Welcome everyone! Thank you for watching my last series of Wings of Liberty. We're going to head right into Heart of the Swarm now. Just like last time, we will be playing on Brutal. It's going to be the same general flow where I'm going to do my best to get the achievements, though I think I'll be getting less in Heart of the Swarm than I did in Wings of Liberty. They're much harder to get because all the normal achievements are done on the normal difficulty. So in that sense, I think Blizzard made them so that the difficulty aligned most with normal difficulty and not so much brutal. So if I get them, I do, and if I don't, I don't. I'm not going to be re-recording or anything like that. Again, exact same thing as Wings of Liberty. The Master achievements, don't expect to be seeing any of those. Those probably would take like a separate run-through. If you're going to do those, you should totally do them from the Master Archives, because anytime you do a mission through the Master Archives, it assumes that you're playing that mission as late into the timeline as possible, meaning you have the most unlocked tech. Alright, enough about that. We're going to go ahead and start. Heart of the Swarm, I very much like the opening cinematic. It's excellent, and very much like the Wings of Liberty opening cinematic, it predicts what's going to happen at the end of the game.
Will be shattered. Worlds will burn. Now at last, on this world, vengeance shall be mine. For I am the Queen of Blades.
Very cool. Very, very cool. I really look forward to what the Legacy of the Void opening cinematic is going to be. They always release it about a month or two before the actual game release too, just to get everyone excited, so that'll be cool. Prologue. With the disappearance of the Queen of Blades, the Surg Swarm has been shattered. Jim Raynor's rebel forces have smuggled Sarah Kerrigan off Char, leaving the planet to General Warfield and the Dominion. Meanwhile, the powerful Xel'Naga artifact has disappeared. In a hidden base in the Umojan Protectorate, Raynor and Prince Valerian have begun conducting tests to ensure that Kerrigan's return to humanity is complete, but they are running out of time. Throughout the sector, Emperor Mengsk's forces carry out a relentless hunt for the Dominion's most hated enemy, Sarah Kerrigan. Ooh. Excuse me. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get started. I also think that the in-game cinematics are much better in Heart of the Swarm. The dialogue, not so much. I think as an overall package, I liked Wings of Liberty more, but Heart of the Swarm, I think, has some more unique missions, and the in-game cinematics are just more pleasant to look at. They're visually much better.
Open the door, son.
Valerian's orders, sir. No visiting.
Open the door.
Good morning, Commander.
Junior.
Gentlemen, the test protocol will begin in 2 minutes.
Make the most of this test.
It's your last one.
Now give us a minute.
Very well.
We're getting out of here tonight, darling.
Good. Then we can go after Minsk.
Forget Minsk. Forget all of it. This is about you and me.
Until Minsk is dead, there can't be a you and me.
I moved heaven and earth to bring you back, Sarah.
I can't watch you throw that away just for revenge.
Initiating test phase 2.
I never gave up on you, Sarah.
Don't you give up on us!
Test phase 2 commencing.
In Wings of Liberty, I bitched a lot about the plot. I'm going to try to lay off on that and just sort of point out weird things about this plot, or good things.
What are you hoping to get out of these tests, Valerian? I told you, I don't remember anything about being the Queen of Blades.
We have to find out how much of the Zerg mutagen is left in your system. I appreciate your cooperation, Kerrigan.
Do you usually keep cooperative people in a containment cell?
When we know it's safe, I'll unlock your door myself. Now, can you reach out with your mind? Do you sense it?
A drone? Are you really asking me to take control of a Zerg mind? Do you know what could happen?
All the test subjects are in a secure environment.
This is very much a tutorial mission. I think Zerg needs more of a tutorial than Terran, though, because they're more of a unique way to play.
Are you able to control it?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay, the next step. See if you can order the drone to mutate into a hatchery.
Oh, we can do that, and it's going to build real fast. I wish all my hatcheries built this fast.
The hatchery is the central structure of the Zerg base. It spreads creep so that other structures can be built. The hatchery also produces lava, which you use to morph into more drones or other Zerg creatures. When you use lava, the hatchery will replenish them over time.
That's right, no queens.
Okay, Kerrigan. I'm releasing more drones into the test chamber. See if you can order them to gather those resources.
Okay, there are some queens, but they're pretty much for offense directly. They're not used to inject larvae. There's no injecting. I think each hatchery can have up to 6 larvae, and they spawn larvae much faster, I think. So you actually have to... It's very much like Brood War or Zerg in the sense that you just have to build more hatcheries and wait for the larvae to spawn.
You're doing well, Kerrigan. Can you morph more drones?
I need an overlord to morph anything else.
Do it then. One overlord shouldn't hurt.
Okay.
The Zerg use overlords to generate more supply. Your current supply maximum is displayed in the upper right corner of the screen, along with how much supply you are currently using. If you do not have enough available supply, you will not be able to morph a unit.
Very straightforward stuff. This whole mission is very simple. I think the objective is, or the achievement is to finish in under 10 minutes.
I plan to stop here, but let's take this a little further. Try mutating a drone into a spawning pool.
And to destroy a certain number of the bots, which is very easy. You're going to destroy a certain number of bots by the end of the mission. And then obviously to free all the extra Zerglings, because that's a bonus objective. So I'm just going to make a few extra drones, and then I'll make my spawning pool.
Basic mutation on the command card.
Alright. I can't make the spawning pool yet, so cool your jets, Adjutant. Can't get going here until it's time. What I was saying at the beginning of the mission when the gameplay started was, I'm going to do my best to lay off comparing this to Brood War so much and the inconsistencies with the plot. A lot of stuff was retconned, we all know that, and I talked too much about that in the last game, so I'll cool it. But I am going to point out the things that I like and don't like. Just about just how the plot works in general.
You know this is going to end badly, right?
We have a controlled environment.
But instead we'll make
The
Zerglings.
spawning pool is finished. You should go down to the test chamber and inspect it.
I can see just fine from up here, thanks. I think that's all we need today, Kerrigan. Great work.
If you think that was great work, wait till you see this. I'll make some Zerglings.
Okay, so we'll make some Zerglings and make Valerian real mad.
Kerrigan, what are you doing?
Putting your controlled environment to the test.
So I guess that cutscene right before this where Jim is like, don't give up on me, I didn't give up on us, like, if you disregard the whole inconsistency with Brood War, which again I'm going to try not to talk about as much, I feel that it's actually well written. It's one of the best parts in the whole game. It's very powerful.
Stop! I didn't ask you to create Zerglings!
Funny thing about Zerg, Valerian, they never do what you expect.
Shut down the experiment. Get sentry bots in there to sanitize those holding cells. Lock down on the sublevel and power up the Eradicator. Nothing gets out!
Maybe if I destroy your pretty Eradicator, you'll learn you can't control the Zerg.
So these bots are barely more powerful than Zerglings. I think they do the same amount of damage as Zerglings. Let's see. Yep, 5, and the sentry bots. They don't have any health. They're 50 health. My Zerglings have a little bit more health, but they just go down so easily, it just doesn't matter. And then we get more
I
Zerglings.
sense more Zerglings in holding pens. Valerian, you were very careless. Perhaps I'll free them too.
Okay, yeah, so we're just going to make more Zerglings, and then it's a bonus objective to free the rest. So we'll definitely do that, and maybe we'll get the 10 minutes if we're lucky.
Containment breach. Zerg specimens free.
Evacuate the scientists. Get all personnel out of there.
I like how these bots are literally just like ranged Zerglings. Like that's all they are. I mean, they have a little bit more health, but they're terrible. I mean, if you're gonna make auto bots to defend your facility, you probably should, you know, get some more efficient ones. We'll come up here and just start attacking these.
More Zerglings. Good. I can use them.
Yeah, so we're just gonna keep rallying Zerglings up as well, and we should be fine.
Kerrigan, this is not a game.
It never is with the Zerg.
And I will destroy this factory. Now, the Mastery achievement is to destroy all 3 factories on the level. This one you kind of have to, because otherwise it'll just spawn sentry bots all over you, which is a bad for you. But at the same time, the last 2 are right by the Eradicator, so you don't have to destroy it. In fact, you have to go out of your way to destroy them. So I'm just going to ignore those, and that'll be fine.
Zerg, run! Damn it! Get all personnel off that level.
All personnel remain on sublevel.
It's all out of control.
Containment door closed. Automated gas defense activated.
That containment door won't open until I destroy those turrets. That gas is hurting my Zerglings.
Alright, and then we'll just take out this one. This is just to remind you, I think, that the Zerg passively heal.
Now to destroy the Eradicator.
Okay, more Zerglings. Keep coming on up. And a lot of these missions that are timed, it's learning what your limits are. Like, how few Zerglings can I make to get away with actually finishing the level? And in this case, hopefully, I am not too few, because if I'm too few, then obviously I won't be able to finish. Let's make one more Overlord, too. We've got more Zerglings coming on up. Destroy the gate hinge. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this in 10 minutes, and if I do, it'll be real close. Especially because I want to go get this last group of Zerglings. And we're going to have more coming out of here.
You have more Zerglings here. Well, they're mine now.
Yeah, they are. Okay, so we'll come on up here. We could go and finish the mission, but instead I'm going to go save my last group of Zerglings. And honestly, I think I have even more than I really need that are necessary. We'll come down here, we'll kill these things. You guys come down here and start attacking the gate hinge. Actually, you just drew in a bunch of bots, so... Whoa, that is actually a large group. We can kind of move in just to get a bit of a surround, but kind of unnecessary. This is great. You guys attack the gate. You guys attack these guys. Back up. Okay, everybody come on up. We're going to start attacking the Eradicator.
Not yet, I haven't. I'm still in your containment cell.
Eradicator activated.
Okay, and here's the Eradicator, and here are the two factories. You have to purposefully not kill the Eradicator so that you can kill the factories. Instead, I'm just going to kill this thing. Come on. I don't think I'm going to get it. Son of a bitch. Stay on the Eradicator. Alright, well, 10:02, 10:03. I'll count it. It's fine. So I built one extra group of Zerglings, probably.
Destroyed. Situation critical.
The Zerg have overrun the sublevel. You're lucky no one was killed, Kerrigan.
Luck had nothing to do with it. And maybe now, you understand how dangerous the Zerg are. I'll send them back to their pens.
I appreciate that. I'm opening your cell right now, if you'd like to join me. And perhaps next time you can make your point without destroying half the facility.
So we just wanted to teach Valerian a lesson, even though he's been a fairly nice guy to us. Okay, yeah, 35 sentry bots, we killed that, and then under 10 minutes, 10:03, fine, whatever, I'll count it. Again, and if this was on normal, then we would absolutely get it. Now, there's no hub location until we get to the Leviathan after Mission 3, so I'm just going to end the missions here, and then when we come back, we'll watch the opening cutscenes for the next mission. So, it's going to be similar to Wings of Liberty once I get to the Leviathan, where I'm going to do all the dialogue and cutscenes and things after the missions, so that way... Again, the first 3 missions, not going to be that way. We're going to watch the cinematics before, but after that, we're going to go straight into the missions so that if you just want to watch the gameplay, you can, and then all the extra filler stuff, story stuff, will be at the end. Cool, so this is a good spot to end. Thank you so much for joining me in this new series, and I hope you enjoyed Wings of Liberty. Looking forward to playing this game. It's actually quite different than Wings of Liberty, obviously not just because you're playing Zerg. That's clearly very different than Terran, but I feel like the mission design, the story direction, it's all very different from Wings of Liberty, so I like it in a different way. I also dislike it in a different way, but I won't be complaining as much as I did in Wings of Liberty. I pointed out a lot of inconsistencies with Brood War. I'll try to avoid that here and there. We'll see. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.